for people to log on to get on board. There we go. Yeah, come along, people. And look out for those that are on YouTube as well. So, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for putting that online. Let's see if we get anyone. Live. What's today? 13th of May. Oh, hello, Mariana. So, hello there. All right. Hope you're keeping well, my lovely. So, we've got Mariana and Angela. Hi, Angela. All right. So, if I get that correct, Mariana Ivanisevic. Ivanisevic. Hopefully, I've pronounced that correctly. So, yeah, brilliant. So, they're just chucking it up on Facebook that I'm live. Yep, still alive. So that's all good. So good evening, my lovelies. So Mariana and Angela. Hopefully we'll have some more. And as I'm just nattering away, you two lovely people. Thank you for confirming that. Hi, Linda. I hope you're okay, my lovelies. Okay, so if you'd like to start, think of an animal that you'd like to maybe read from. If I have it in my lovely collection of crystal animals, then I will use them. If not, I'll get as close as I can or what I'm drawn to. All right. So, okay. And yeah, so we've got Linda as well. We've got Angela. So if you've got any particular animals there, wolf or elephant. Okay, so thank you for saying that, Linda. So we got Linda, wolf or elephant. Right, well, I've got plenty of elephants, no wolves. So I'm working on it. I keep looking out for them. So if you ever come across any, let me know. Oh, Mariana wants the cat. Okay, so I put elephant there. So and cat for Mariana. Okay. Hi, Donna and Alison. Hi, yeah. Angela, she said a tiger. I do have a tiger, Angela. So I put tiger next to you. All right. Hi, Donna. I'm just dog. You got the idea, Donna, straight away. So dog there. All right. So we go there. So hi, Tammy Cox Voigt. Might now have a bird, please. Oh, okay then. Tammy with a bird. All right. So it's not very specific, but it's a bird. There you go. All different ones. Hi, Wendy Hudson Fisher. Can you see me? I can. I can see you on the Facebook, like your name, but I don't know. Hold on. Nope, can't see you. But we can see you on screen, so you're okay, my lovely. So, what we're asking, if no wolf, then dog, please. Okay, then. So that's Alison. So wolf, dog, okay. And I have different dogs as well. So, and they're all part and parcel of the wolfies, aren't they? So, Wendy, you've asked if can we see you? Yes, we can, my lovely. Put up on what kind of animal you'd like me to read from. If I've got it in my crystal collection here, then I will definitely use it. If not, I'll go to what I'm drawn to, if that's okay. So as you can see, the others have put up on there. All right. So I'm going to come to Mariana first. And Mariana asked for the cat. All right. So if we go to Mariana first, and we're going to go to the cat. So I have you because you're beautiful. Okay. Um, okay, thank you. I've just chosen the cat here, which is in my hand. So, Mariana, I would just say to you that I just need to let you know that you're beautiful. And I feel like that's just a message from my guides to you to say, know this. You are beautiful, and beauty starts from the inside out, and it's loving who you are. So I feel that's quite important to acknowledge for you, Mariana. All right, now, Pusscat. There you go. This is my Welsh coal. Again, I always love it because it says it. You know what they say does what it says on the tin. This says made in Wales. It's Welsh coal. There you go. Um, so Mariana. Okay, so Mariana. Let me see. Let me see. Right, thank you. Mariana, I don't know where you are in the world, my lovely, but I just feel very much that sometimes there's maybe I say darkness, but more negativity around you. And I feel that's more the sadness, the energy around you from not so much from you, but from others around you, if that makes sense. And I just feel very much that although it may feel like everything is doom and gloom around you, I just get the feeling that actually you bring the light into it. It's like you wave your own torch, but sometimes this is a weird thing, but sometimes the batteries on your torch die. Okay, so it's sometimes you feel you're in the dark as well. And I feel this is more emotional with an energy as well. Would that make sense to you, please, Mariana? Okay. I also feel as well is that you, um, thank you. Would you understand or recognize within yourself that you're quite a proud person, but sometimes feel you can't show that pride in who you are in case others don't understand or don't recognize that within you. Would you understand this? And I feel that's like a bit of apprehension, maybe a bit of anxiety in there as well. Would that make sense, please, Mariana? Um, Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm just being drawn to the neck area, and if you can see it here, but this little area here of the neck, all right, but it's going under the chin, and I just feel very much that there are times when you feel, thank you for confirming, you feel very much that it's almost like your words, it goes with that pride side of thing as well. And I don't mean I'm proud, I just mean that pride within who you are, but I feel like the words are being removed. So it's like you've got them in here and in here, but they can't come out of your mouth. Yeah, it's like you're holding back on saying the true words, if that makes sense to you. Um, Thank you. Now, I don't know I mean, so much going on in our respective lives, but I feel very drawn to the fact of the little leg coming forward. And I feel very much like it's almost like you're somebody that has skills and has knowledge and has got a brave heart. But there are times again when you feel like it's stepping forward. It's like almost not taking over, but wanting to, you can do the job better. Doesn't make you better than the other person or persons, but you can do maybe a better job. And it's like, well, come on, you know you can. So what's stopping you, other than yourself and your own doubt, of moving forward? Would that make sense, please? Hello, Tony in New Zealand. Hiya. And Pia as well. Would this make sense, Mariana? Okay. I will, I will. Thank you. So I'm just being drawn to the rump end of the pussycat, but I feel like it's to your past, and it's like I just want to draw the cat's tail round from what's gone on in your past, and I just feel I want to just draw the cat's tail round and give you that comfort and say, it's in the past. You can't change it. Don't let it define you. It's like, you know what? Let's move forward. Be here in the here and now, so you can step forward into your future, if that makes sense to you. All right. Hopefully that makes sense, Mariana. Um, I will. Thank you. I'm also being given five as well. I don't know if you're one of five. So that's what I'm getting there, that you are one of five. And I just feel very much that if it's not biological family, I feel very much that your family may be blended, but it's those that are special for you, but you are one of five. Okay. And if that makes sense to you as well. Um, Thank you. I know. Thank you. I'm being drawn to my sparkly nails, okay? And you get them in the right light, and they got so much depth, okay? And a bit of sparkle, well, lots of sparkle actually when you get them in the right light. But this is to you, Mariana, and I just feel like there is a lot of depth to you, and others don't know. I'm just going to mute because it's going to be loud for a second. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Okay. So obviously my crystal animals aren't as noisy as my actual dogs. Okay. Right. So that's all done with. Yeah. So would that make sense to you, please, Mariana? All right. And where we go in there as well. Thank you. I feel also that okay, okay. Um, right. I'm just getting in my mind's eye here that I feel like I want to um by me being shown books, and that doesn't necessarily mean actual physical books unless that's relevant to you, but it can mean research. It's online, it's wherever you gain that knowledge from. And I feel very drawn to the fact that I want to get books or knowledge on the internet, whatever, but having that. And I feel like I want to just soak it up, almost eat up that knowledge to better myself, to be able to be truthful. Again, it comes back to you being truthful to who you are, Mariana. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Thank you. I'm being given May as a special month for you. That's the anniversary birthday or passing, but I feel that's more of a excitement. I know we're just coming. Where are we? I don't even know. We're in May now. Oh, okay. We're in May now. All right. Thank you. I feel more drawn towards the end of May, around about the 28th of May. Um, and I feel there that that's something that you're already aware of, or something you're looking forward to around the 28th of May. Okay. Yeah, and that's it really. So thank you. And yes, I know. Thank you. I'm just being told about your home or where you live, where you reside, where you lay your head. Okay, and I just feel there that that is very important to have stability there. And I feel like I just want to bring that cool, calm, almost aloofness at home, and just that peacefulness of your safety net, if that makes sense to you. Hopefully that does. All right. So thank you so much, Mariana. I wish you all the best. And my cat says, meow. There you go. It's my cat impression. Let's put her over there. All right. So thank you. Hi, Patricia Langton. I need some real guidance. May I have a reading? Hopefully you can, my lovely. Give me an animal if you want to choose an animal. Okay, Patricia. And we've got Pia. You're a cat person. That's good to know. Okay, so Tia. So I put cat next to you. And we've got Angela with a tiger, Linda with an elephant, Donna with a dog, Tammy a bird, Alison dog, Patricia, I don't know yet. Oh, there you go. Just read it. Cat. All right. Okay. I do have other cats as well. Hopefully that made sense, Mariana. So that giraffes. Oh, I wish Becky, I don't have any giraffes, my darling. But if you're okay, I will can't spell giraffe. Yeah, I haven't got them anyway, but that'd be a nice one to have, wouldn't it? Okay, so let me go here. I'm going to go to uh, Donna with a dog. Okay, so thank you, and straight away in there. All right, so we've got Donna with a dog. Okay, and sorry, Steph, I've not taken people's surnames down, so hopefully you can find it all right. Okay, so we've got Donna with a dog. Ah, Donna Ray. There you go. Roy, sorry. Should have gone Specsavers. There you go. Donna, um, I've got this, okay, out of my dogs, all right? I've got different dogs, but I have a little puppy dog and I have an adult dog, okay? Now, I feel very much that you'd go straight away to the puppy because it's like, oh my God, it's a puppy. All right. But for you, Donna, I feel drawn to the adult. And I don't know about you lot, but it's difficult being an adult at times when you feel you find the funny in things, when you find that your inner child, and people are like, well, you're an adult, yeah, and it's like, well, no, but you still, no, just because I'm an adult, I can just, do things that people underage can't do. Okay, where am I going with this? I don't know. But I feel with you, Donna, that it's adulting is what I'm trying to get at here. Is that you've got is sometimes you find it difficult making those adult decisions because I feel it involves others around you, if that makes sense. It's a lot of responsibility. And sometimes I feel you just want to step back and just say, you know what? I'm having a me day today. I'm going to have a me kid, me being back in my childhood days. Okay. And I feel there's been a lot of reminiscing going on as well about the good old days, if that makes sense to you, please. Okay. Um, right. Okay. Where are you going there? Okay. Thank you. Right. Now, that's interesting. Because I know I've just read for the cat with the cat, yeah. But you see the cat, and she's sitting there, but she's sitting there, okay, but she's got her tail wrapped around her. Now the dog is sitting there, and it has its tail wrapped around it. All these years I've been working with these, and I've just noticed that. Okay, I don't know what it means, but let's give it a go. Okay, so with you, Donna Roy, I just feel very much that I want to Thank you. I get the impression that you're just waiting for something to happen. I don't mean like you put everything on hold, but you're just waiting. You know that there's something that you it's almost like thank you. I don't know if it's something you've been dreading or apprehensive about. This isn't doom and gloom or whoa or anything like that. I just feel it's something that it's about blooming time is how I'm feeling with that waiting feeling. I feel as well that it's don't get complacent with your position in life, if that makes sense. It's almost like I feel like I want to. I'm sitting back on my haunches. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, let's see what happens. Well, actually, you've got to step forward. You've got to get on with doing things. And I feel like I want to give you a gentle shove to just say, "Come on, Donna, you can do this. You're right. You what you're thinking and feeling about that." Decision, and I know you've got lots of decisions going on in your life, but I feel in this particular case, I feel it's to do with work, or it's to do with at least making money or getting known, if that makes sense to you. I feel very much that it includes a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, and maybe even creativity in there as well, if this makes sense to you, please. Okay. Um, some of what I'm saying. Okay. I then think, oh, you can only take some of it, but don't panic. It's me panicking. I shouldn't to trust in what I'm doing. All right. So I'm glad you can accept some of that. All right. I feel very much that I want to raise up your chin as well. And just that's my way of showing you just lift it up. Yeah. Be proud of who you are as well. You're another one. I feel like you're quite um what's that word? I would say you're quite an assertive person, but again, I know, thank you. I've for some reason I all my animals are down to the side of me, okay. But as I was setting up, I put this wide old owl on my laptop here because once I'm doing the reading, they go on my laptop because they're easy access. But I've just put that next to the dog. And I feel very much with regards to you, Donna, that I don't know if you do teaching or your tutoring or along those lines, but sharing your skills with others. But I feel very much that that's something that you feel happy doing. Would that make sense to you, please? Where are you going now? I feel very much that oh, okay. Would you understand as well that when you get stuck on something, like you like a particular series on telly or whatever, you watch the whole, you binge watch it. Would you understand this, please? Because I feel I want to just remote control and binge watch because you just love it and you get very focused and very involved. Okay. Don't get stuck on the binge watching. I feel very much that it's just that you get focused on something and you give it your all. Would that make sense to you, please? Used to train people at work. Thank you. But the fact is, it's still that training, that teaching side of things. What are you doing with those skills? Where are they going? Are they just going off, or are they staying in here and in here? And you can do that, but um, use them in a different way, a different direction, but you're still teaching. Okay. There's something that you're passionate about. Okay. And I feel it's like I want to tweak your passion. Right. I want to tweak your passion and give you that spice of just that passion that bubble up and give you that passion of enjoying what you're doing. Okay. I love doing what I'm doing. And I can't please everyone. I can't get it always right. But if I can help you move forward with your own lives, then I'm doing my job. Okay. And it's not really a job. I say anyway, I'm waffling. But for you, Donna Roy, I just feel very much that I want to bring that passion in, do something. It's about time you did something for you that helps others because I feel you love helping others. Okay. Um, okay, you do crafts and you give them to family and friends. But if that's your passion, it's making that as is that something you could look at doing making money? Is that something you can build up your business, but don't lose sight of your passion? Is what I'm saying, and I just feel that very much you see people's smiles, and that that's priceless to you. All right, but we're looking at paying bills and that as well. Okay, so yeah, giving the things away, does it pay your bills? All right. Not saying don't do it. Keep doing it. But it's maybe it's something you can work on for you if that's what you want. I'm not saying you've got to, but it's just something that I feel there. I feel very much that coming back to the craft side of things, and it's because I'm being drawn to all the dots and that on the lovely Dalmatian here. But I feel very much that your life, or if it's not yours in particular, it's those around you, Donna. I just feel very chaotic sometimes, people's dramas and that. And I feel like it's just all these things going on around you. I feel as well that your home, your family, you thank you. I don't know if you've got one child, please, but I just feel one in particular is you're very drawn to this person or young person, I feel. And it's almost like you're taking them literally under your wing. I'm pointing there because I've got a beautiful wing, my angel behind me. Yeah, I feel like you take them under your wing and you give them that encouragement and that nurturing, okay? Support, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, thank you. I'm being shouted out March as a special month for you, but I also feel as well that I would want to be taken to November as well, please. And I feel that that is, don't know if you've just had a first anniversary of someone's passing or we're just coming up to it, but I feel that it's about a year that you're just coming up to the anniversary, or it's this year, 1 year of someone passing that meant something to you. They may not have been very close, but I feel very much that they meant something to you, if that makes any sense to you. But they're just, I can't see who that is, but they're just showing that they want to just say, we're okay, if that makes sense. All right. Okay. So, um, all right. Okay. So 2 children. Thank you. Would you understand with one of those in particular, right? No favoritisms here, but one of those, it's like they've just needing that little bit more support, that little bit more, they feel a little bit more vulnerable than the other one, only around about this time. Okay. And I feel like you're giving them, wrapping them under your wing that little bit more. All right. So I'm just bringing that in. And for this person that's passed, I feel very much, as I say, it's just coming up to a year or so, and I just feel there that they're just letting you know that they're aware of this thing. Okay. Um, oh, bless you. All right. So we're just acknowledging that. So thank you for confirming that. All right. But they're just letting you know that's where they're saying about giving that the love that you give. You've got so much to give, and they loved that you loved them. Okay. Love is different layers, isn't it, for different reasons, and that they loved you. Okay, so please take their love and mine as well. So good on you. So thank you. All that from a little dog. All right, so put him back there. We put the owl down there. So thank you. I'm just going to go and have a look. See, oh, we have got people on YouTube as well. So Divyansha Mishra, pick a crystal for me. Thank you. Okay, I'll see what I can do there. Divyansha. Okay, hopefully I pronounced that right. Vanessa is a wolf. Don't have them, but I can find another dog for you. Right, we've got online readers. Find me a medium. Find me a medium. Right. Right. You're there as well. I am new here. Well, good to see you there. Cornelia Dutton. Cornelia. Okay, it's a great name, but we've got Cornelia as well. Uh, Cornelia. All right. And Tony. Okay, I'm just going to say hello. We've got Katie as well. And Katie also. Okay, I'm writing everyone's names down more or less. Okay, Becky Jane, she loves giraffes, but people always associate you with cats. Funnily, even though I've never owned one. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is weird. Okay, so right, what we got here is we're gonna have where did we go there? I've lost myself now. Okay, so we're going to have Tammy, please. Tami, who wanted a bird. All right, so we've got Tammy who wanted a bird. And I'm just going to go along to find a bird because I've got quite a few birdies. And let me just have a look what I'm being drawn to. Okay, so I found a kangaroo. I want a bird. Give me a bird. Come on. Ah, thank you. There we go. All right. So it's just hiding from me. Okay. So Tammy, Tami. please, Steph, who wanted a bird. If you're still there, Tammy. Okay, so Tammy, I was drawn to this particular little bird. All right, it is tiny. This is my fingernail. And this is the bird. All right, it's not very big. Okay, so it's very tiny. Right. And as I was trying to pick it up, maybe just my dodgy nails, but it was like squiggling around in the little box here. Okay. And I just feel with you, Tammy, sometimes you feel like you're the little bird that is just squiggling around, trying to not escape, but just trying to just flutter around. It's almost like a not feeling strong enough here or in here to deal with what's going on around you, if that makes sense. It's almost like the tummy is fluttering, that sort of thing, like like a bird with its little wings. Okay. Where am I going with that? Right. Okay. Thank you. I feel very much, Tammy. I've got an itchy hand. I mean, it could just be an itchy hand, but I feel very much that you're somebody that does a lot of giving, please, if that makes sense. And I feel you give time, energy, and your own passion, your own love. No, I'm being taken back there. Right, your time, your energy, but also, would you understand you being in a job or looking at doing something that you don't put 100% of your love into it, if that makes sense? Is Tammy still there? Let me see. Okay, I haven't seen Tammy up there for a little while, so hopefully Tammy is there. If not, I'll go on to the next person. All right. So, okay. Right, so Tammy isn't there. Right. So I'll put that little bird down there in case they come back. All right. Oh, you're there. She's there. Hi, Tammy. Right. Okay. So, right, let's go there. Right. So does this make sense to you, please, Tammy, please? All right. Right. So, okay. Now, I feel very much that I will. Would you understand, right? You picture this in your mind's eye is seeing a cage full of birds, all different types of birds, color, variety, feathers, the textures, everything, sizes, everything. And I feel that you're this little bird in this cage. And this is all a metaphor. I'm not literally doing that to you. And I just feel sometimes you feel like there's nowhere to fly, there's nowhere to release who you are, and to it's almost like you feel like that everything's closing in on you, if that makes sense. Um, Okay, thank you. If it isn't you exactly, it's somebody very close to you, all right? Somebody that's very, very close to you if it's not you exactly. But I just feel there that it's remembering who you are, the core of who you are. And I feel like I just want to fill your core with a new invigorating energy, if that makes sense, to say you can be who you want to be. And I'm doing this with my hands, I'm just doing that, but actually it's you can be who you want to be. And I'm now reading my hand and I feel like I've got my wings and I'm putting my thumbs up. Okay, but it's you can be who you want to be, if that makes any sense. All right, so thank you. um Thank you as well. Nobody's clipped your wings, Tammy. And again, this is lots of metaphor because you've chosen a bird. Nobody's clipped your wings, so you can fly. Okay. I'm not meaning fly off of something. I'm on about the fact, metaphorically, that you can fly, you can release yourself to do good things. Okay. I'm all about doing good things. We have to, I don't we don't have to do anything, but I feel for you, Tammy. I do feel for you, Tammy, because I feel like, when you sort of take 2 steps forward, but it feels like you're taking 7 steps back. And I feel very much that you keep hitting this brick wall, and it's like, oh, it's too difficult, it's too hard, things keep coming in the way. Thank you. And I don't know if you get a lot of social media involvement, as in you read, you listen to, whatever, but it's that. Just let it go. Yeah. Let it flow through, let it go. Like a feather, you let go of a feather and it can float off in the wind. Yeah, it goes on of its own different journey. You, Tammy, I feel very much that take note of who you are, let that go in and out. Don't be influenced by it, is what I'm trying to say. If it doesn't feel right, let it go. All right. Um, Where are you going now? Thank you. Don't know if you drink a lot of milk, but what the heck? I'm being drawn to a glass of milk, okay? Not a glass half empty or half full, whatever, but I'm being drawn to, it looks like a glass with white fluid in it. So it looks like, to me, it feels like milk, and it's ice cold, and it's just so, it just fills you up, if that makes sense. I don't know if you've got an issue or whatever with milk, or you love milk, but I've been drawn to that. I don't know what the vitamins are from milk, but I feel like there is the vitamin side of it as well. So the health things as well with the drink. Okay. Where are you going there? Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Right, and I'm just being shouted out. February is a special month for you, my lovely. But I also want to say is don't be blinkered with what you see and sense and feel and hear. Okay, because sometimes we just only see what's in front of us. We don't see the bigger picture. And I feel like because I'm being drawn to the little face here, all right? But if you see, this is like clear quartz, but it's not 100% clear, okay? And that's the same with making decisions. That's what you're seeing, sensing, and feeling, etc. And I just feel there that eyes open, all right? But look at the around you, not just what you want to see, because it's the bigger picture. And I feel that's something that um, okay, that I feel would it make sense to you, please, Tammy, that sometimes you feel like you're just sitting back watching everybody go on around you, if that makes sense. I don't know about you, but I'm a people watcher, and that's how I'm feeling there. That you like to watch other people, not in a weird, creepy way, but just other people, and it's just like, oh, what's going on in their lives, yeah. But actually, it's looking at yourself, and what's going on in your life is what I feel there as well. I will, thank you. I've just been shown a bath as well. I'm not saying you've got to take a bath, Tammy, but I just feel there that it's I'm looking at the relaxation and the just taking that time out and to just float, to be release, okay, of that gentleness and bringing that calm into your heart, mind, and soul, if that makes sense. All right. So, and thank you. And I just want to say, January as well is what I'm being shouted about, the beginning-ish of January, around about the 5th or the 6th of January. Don't know what that is, but as long as that makes sense to you. All right. So look after yourself and be happy. Yeah. And be kind and compassionate. This goes for everybody, but you go through life being good, and then you'll meet good people. Okay. You meet not good people too. Yeah. I know that. But the fact is you also meet amazing people that make you smile. All right. Because you make others smile. There you go. So that's our little bird for you, Tammy. All right. So thank you. You're right there, bloke. All right. So, okay. So then we've got, so how are we doing? We've got Amanda, Cat, Tammy. Oh, just read for you, my darling. Natalie. You have a whale, Natalie. Done. We do have a whale. All right. So this might like, please have a reading. All right. Okay. Emily Butcher there. Catherine Ross. Oh my gosh. Right. She wants a kangaroo. So we're going to go to Catherine. All right. Okay, kangaroo. If I just put roo instead of writing kangaroo, because I had my kangaroo, didn't I? Okay. It's not a wallaby, it's a kangaroo. Okay. Okay. So, Catherine Ross. Now, before I get into this, can I just say, everybody watching, hi everybody, by the way. It's just if you can take what I'm telling others, because sometimes our lives, although are completely different, they can often run parallel. So some of this information might be of interest to you as well. So don't switch off or go away. Share it. Get other people to join in. All right. Now, Catherine. I've got an itchy ear, could just be my hair, but would you understand that you hear spirit or you hear certain things, please? And I feel very much that I feel it's definitely it's not a bug in my ear, right? But it's either that or you've got tinnitus or whatever. I do not predict it's stuff that you are already aware of. All right. I'm getting closer to the screen. Step back. Okay. And I feel that's very much would you understand, Catherine, that sometimes you can be quite an intense person, get right in there, but it's only because you feel passionate about things. And I feel very much that you're quite a closet passionate person, if that makes sense to you, Catherine. All right. What the heck is a closet passionate person? It's not sharing that passion. Okay. Where are you going there? Oh, okay, thank you. Now, would you understand? You're either a family person, like as in young people, or you deal with young people around you. But I feel you're quite that person that brings balance to others to others. Oh, I was going to say, what's at the end of others? But it's you bring balance to others. So I feel you help. You're that stability. So I feel like I want to come to you to say, please, Catherine, can you help me? I feel very much that you're that supportive person. But there are times when I feel like you want to, you're hopping through life, literally. But I feel very much there are times when you almost lose your balance, and it's like, well, where's the support for me? Does that make sense to you, Catherine? All right. I feel like I want to be, I know, again, it could just be my eyeliner, but I feel like I want to be drying tears as well. So you understand that your itchy ears when spirits around. Yes, I have like feels like spider webs in my nose, and it's just really weird. Okay, but with you, I feel very much I want to be drying the tears, but not on both sides. Thank you for confirming that with the young people. But would you understand about you hop through life like a kangaroo? Okay. Oh, now, okay, thank you. I just had the word fostering coming in because I was being drawn to the pouch. Like kangaroo pouches, aren't they, with the Joeys in there? Don't ignore the name Joey either, or Joe or Joseph. But it's the kangaroo pouch. But I had the word foster. So if you take people in and you do that encouragement with young people, or at least help them um, be more in tune with their own family, with their own loved ones, if that makes sense. I feel very much that I want to, thank you. I'm being drawn to my forehead as well. And I just feel very much that there are times when, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what you do in your life there, Catherine, but I feel like you have a lot of pressure. And I feel like there are times, and this is just, again, it's the way I'm being shown. Thank you for confirming that. Is I just feel like I want to wipe the sweat away. Okay. But this is like, oh, thank God that went right. Okay. And it's like you doubt your skills, you doubt your knowledge and your help and your support that you give others, but you're so pleased and relieved when things go right for the others, if that makes sense to you. And I'm just acknowledging that and saying thank you. And I just feel there's lots of thanks that needs to come to you, because sometimes whatever it is you do, it sometimes feels like it's a thankless task, if that makes sense. But you keep doing really good work. And I feel you're very much, and if you're involved in a community in particular, but I feel very drawn to a community. And I feel very much that you're, I'm not going punching, but when these guys got really upset, and especially the guys, they punch and kick and that. I am not suggesting you do that, but I feel very much that hothead, love things go for it. Yes, thank you. I feel very much with the that passion again, but it's like I feel, if you see somebody fighting, you'd be there and you'd be pulling them apart, is what I'm trying to say. Referee, that's the word I'm looking for. I feel you're very much a referee when it comes to trying to help others, okay, and trying to bring them, stop them from just keep bringing in that calm, okay. And you do have your limit, don't you? Yeah, absolutely. All right. Also, on top of all of that, is I'm being drawn to the ears now. They're big ears. All right. I am not saying you have big ears, all right? But you don't just listen to one. If I said, "Oh, that was rubbish," you go, "Okay, but I'm going to watch it or be involved in it and make my own mind up." And I feel very much that's part of your limit there is you listen, you take people's different ideas and that, and you bring it to make it your own, if that makes sense. Um, I will. Thank you. I feel as well as you take a lot on your back, a lot of, I said about the pressures and that. I feel like I'm being drawn to the back part of this lovely room, and I feel very much that I want to. Um, it's almost like they're putting a saddle across you and putting the saddle on you, and like you just, I can't take any more at times, and I feel again it's just taking that, shake it all off, and actually go for a ride, go for a run, go for a walk, just having that time out. I don't know if you live or visit somewhere that there's a long stretch of water, but I'm being drawn to a long stretch of water. I can't see if it's a beach or a lake or whatever, but I feel it's a long stretch of water. And I just feel that that's that walk and the sunset or the sunrise even, but the sunset more. And it's just knowing that there'll be another day and it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's that outlook on life I feel you've got there. And I feel that that's quite important to acknowledge. Does that make any sense to you, please, my lovely? All right. Okay. Okay. River walk daily. Boom. Okay. But doesn't that clear it all away? Yeah. And it goes with the flow. Oh, I feel quite warm about that now. But this weather as well. I don't know where you are in the world, but it's been a beautiful day here in England, and it's just that warmth. I know it makes me feel I love the spring. Spring has sprung. Okay. And I feel very much that that's your time. That's Catherine time. Okay. Um where are you going now? Thank you, thank you. One last thing, I'm putting my two fingers up there, but one last thing is I've just been shown literally, don't forget to remind her, right, that these guys can hop over fences. Okay, so no matter what the challenge is, no matter what is in the way, you always end up being able to overcome it. Yeah, and I'm seeing you jump over it. It doesn't matter how you do it, hop round, whatever, but you jump over it. And I just feel quite um, grateful and also proud, but also thankful because you're just somebody that I just want to say thank you to, if that makes sense. Yeah, and just pat yourself on the back. All right. So thank you very much. I don't know if you give you any dates, but I feel draw to June. Okay. Very much to June. All right. Yeah. So there you go. So thank you for that. Yeah, that's that one. All right. So right, that was that one. Okay, so where have we got? Let me have a look at people here. So hi everybody. Sorry if I've missed anybody out. And gonna go. I feel like I don't want to lose me YouTube bod, so I'm gonna go to where's she gone? Right, Cornelia. Is that male or female? I do apologise, but I'll just say them because I don't know if that's a male or female or whatever name. So we've got Cornelia, so we'll go to them. Do I have a parrot? No. In answer to that, I do have other birds. Let's have a look for my other birds, but we don't have a parrot. That's not really quite a parrot, is it? No. Oh, and that's a bat. Okay, let me have a look. Oh, I've got a mouse. Okay, what we got there as well. Let me have a look. Oh, that's a frog. Don't really want the frog. Where are you? That's a carp fish. Seahorse. Okay. A horse. Oh, I thought that was a camel then, but it's not. I don't have a camel. Ah, okay. I'd actually forgotten what you asked for. Um, what did they ask for? Okay. Whatever you asked for, I've completely forgotten, right? Anybody out there with fibromyalgia, poof, the brain goes, okay? So birds. Birds, there you go. Bird, right? Because that's why I was looking at the birds. Parrot. No, but I do have a duck. Okay, that's why I'm laughing, right? I'm thinking, you want a seahorse now? Okay, seahorse. But we'll come to the seahorse there. All right, duck. Okay, so Cornelia, I'm going to use the seahorse, but I'm just showing you the duck for anybody else that might want a cute little duck. Okay, reading from, not literally have the duck, because I'm not giving these away or selling them. Okay, so Cornelia, you have chosen the seahorse. This is the seahorse. Okay, let's get that there. All right, let's turn that round. And on the head as well is a crown. It's a beautiful little seahorse with his little fins, okay, or whatever it's called, okay. So Cornelia, okay. Cornelia, would it make sense to you, please? Would you understand that you're quite a spiritual person? Not so much doing this kind of work, but it's sort of something that interests you. And I don't know if you're into yoga or the chakras, but because I'm being very drawn to the crown, so the crown chakra, okay, and that's that connection with the universal healing energies and everything. All right, so that goes straight through here, all the way down your core through to Mother Earth, okay, and being grounded. All right. Now, I know with the seahorses, they use their tails and they hook onto things and they just go with the flow, but they're grounded. Okay. So thank you for confirming that there, my lovely. All right. But they're grounded, but they're going with the flow. And then once they feel ready, they let go and off they go. And but only when they feel ready. So for you, Cornelia, I feel whatever it is going on in your life at the moment. Okay, thank you. All the millions of different decisions you've got to make at the moment. One of these, in particular, whatever comes is most foremost in front of your mind, is the one that we're talking about. This one, I feel, is you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. So hooking on and just waiting for the right time. And I just feel like it's you make your decision, right? Because your choice and your free will. But it's about time that you actually let go. Okay, so you go swimming off and getting on with things. Hopefully, this makes sense to you. All right. So, with that, I feel very much that there's how much more do you need to know. We're always learning. Okay. We're always soaking up information. I feel you're very much like that. You learn, learn, learn. But it's what do you do with the skills for the things that you've already learned? And I feel um, you've been, like male seahorses, they keep the live babies in their bellies, don't they, until they're ready to go. And I feel with you, metaphorically speaking, that that's not live babies in there unless you are pregnant. I make no one pregnant. But I feel here this is the knowledge that you're storing, storing and storing, and it's just like you're learning. Now it's about time you let go and actually stepped forward and got on and moved to the next part of your journey. Was that just made thank you. Okay. Now people obviously we always make decisions, but it's in particular, isn't it? It's very relevant to you at the moment. Now I'm being shown the green eyes. I don't know if you can see this here, but the eyes are this beautiful green, a bit like my green nail varnish minus the sparkles. Okay, there you go. See the green there. All right. And for me, I've already mentioned the crown chakra, but for the green is the heart chakra, is the emotions. Okay. And I feel very much that I don't know if you work around others with the emotion side of it. So I'm being drawn to like what's that word? There are people go and talk to other people, like counselors or psychologists or whatever. Okay, and I just feel there that it's very much that it's a spiritual counseling, if that makes sense to you. Okay, don't get stuck on this, but that's what I'm just being drawn to. That people you listen, but you also can give good advice as well. That you help people see what choices they can make. Okay, because you can't change other people's lives, but you can help them see them change their own lives, if that makes sense to you. I feel also that would you understand that you get a bit nosy about things? You like to, don't just think, oh yes, that's all right. So, oh really? That piques my interest. I want to learn more, want to learn more. And that's I feel very much that you're going there. I don't know if you're into your music as well, but I feel very much that I'm doing this with my fingers, but I feel like I want to run them along the keys or the guitar strings and that, but the musical side of things. And I feel music is quite important to you, Cornelia, if that makes sense to you. Thank you. And I don't know if you do meditation as well, but I'm being drawn to all kinds. And thank you, because I'm being drawn to the angel wing, the angel behind me, but all that, just that beautiful, almost harpy music. Okay, and try to help. Absolutely, but no, you can't fix everyone. All right. When we go through life, we try to help and get very upset if you can't help them. But you've done something, okay? Because all of us have free will, choice, common sense, and being safe. Being safe is looking after your own self, okay, in whatever way that means. I feel like I'm waffling now because I am, okay? So I do apologize. But I feel there are times when you feel like your words just keep coming out, but they're not being listened to, if that makes sense. But that comes back to those that you're trying to help maybe aren't ready to be helped yet because they're not ready to help themselves, if that makes sense. Be true to yourself. I'm just getting a thingy jiggy on my face now, and I feel very much that spirit side of things are wanting you to develop more, in the regards of your spiritual connection. Okay, and just to do that, but done with love, light, happiness, kindness, compassion, all of those positive energy things. Okay, um, thank you. We're going to come back to the seahorse as well, and I feel the sea is very important to you as well. But I feel I'm being drawn to rocks, and when the waves crash on the rocks, and I feel that passion, that strength, and it's like people are sometimes fooled by who you are, what you look like, whatever you look like, Cornelia. All right, but they're fooled. Don't be fooled by the book. Yeah, don't judge the book by its cover. There you go. And people don't know what you're truly like, okay, inside. All right. But I feel you're quite guarded in that regard anyway. They got to earn your trust, if that makes sense. I wish you all the best. And whatever you do with your next step in your journey, I feel quite happy about it. I feel quite uplifted because I feel you do that. Okay. Um, yeah, but go with the flow. This is the rock, this is the sea, and it's crashing, but it's also it flows as well, if you can imagine. So it's just release, let it go occasionally, if that makes sense. Thank you. Right, I feel quite okay. I feel like woo. It's a weird feeling, but I feel that's how you feel inside you, if that makes sense, Cornelia. Okay, right. So that's that one. Right. Oh, hello everybody. Sorry. Maxine Rosloot, best friends, number one, please. Okay, thank you, Derek Spall. Hello, Derek. I'm just like Lane. Okay. Okay, thank you. Katie Newkirk, lion or an owl? I'm going to come to Katie, please. All right. Lion or an owl? Okay. I'm going to go for the lion purely because I haven't used the lion for quite a while. And there you are, my little lovely. So if you're still there, Katie, on Katie Newkirk. All right. Thank you, Steph, for doing that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cornelia. You're very welcome. Okay, well, it should be there, shouldn't it? All right, thank you. Whatever, but you're welcome. All right, so, Katie, lion. Yeah, it's a lion. It's not a tiger, it's a lion. There we go. All right. How cute is that tiny weeny little lion? Okay, so they're quite adorable. Now, I don't always go for what crystals they are because I think, oh, what's that crystal? Right? But that's not what I'm about with my crystal animals. They're crystals, but some I know, some I don't know. All right. Now, this is a rose quartz, which I do know. All right. And for me, I feel very drawn to healing with the rose quartz, but I feel very drawn to grief as well. So holding on to grief. It's very much a personal journey, but I feel with yourself, Katie, that you hold on to every single sad thing that happens, and it's like you think, "Oh, I want to let it go, want to let it go," but then it pops up again. Okay, if this makes some sense. But I feel here that it's like I will. Thank you. I've got to put you down. Right. Okay. So I've just had to put the lion down because I need to look at it from a different perspective. If that makes sense to you, please, Katie, I feel it's putting things down, even if it's just mentally, putting it down, taking a step back and looking at it with a different perspective, take a different view on it. And I feel that will help you. Even the way you deal with grief. Grief isn't always about losing someone to spirit. Grief is about friendships, it's about work, it's about loss of any kind. It's about not having enough tea bags or enough coffee. It's a weird thing, but it's all different levels, isn't it? Okay. It doesn't minimize or diminish somebody's grief of a loss, and that heartbreak and that heartache and just ripping it apart. Okay, because I haven't got enough coffee to make a coffee. All right. I'm not minimizing it. I'm not putting that to one side. What I'm saying is all different layers, different levels. Okay. It's the same with love. I can love my dog. I can love a friend. I can love my other half. All these things, but different levels of love, if that makes sense. And that goes the same for grief. And we come back to our lovely lion because I haven't forgotten. All right. So, would you understand this, please, Katie Newkirk, right? That you might be someone, if you heard a really weird noise, that was my stomach. How mad is that? It just went, "Oh," right? Why? I don't know. Anyway, but where are we going here? Thank you. Distraction. Okay, I get distracted. But for you, Katie, I feel like it's like you could do with a bit of distraction because I'm being drawn to the very what I'm being drawn to is the head here, all right, but also the waist. And I'm being drawn to the fact that you take so much on board and you keep it all here. It stays in here. You've got so much amazing energy about you, but sometimes it just stays and it gets too much at times. Would that make sense to you, please, Katie? All right. Um, Pia's tummy did the same. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Okay. With synchronized tummy wobbling, I tell you. Okay. Back to Katie. Um, with regards to, yeah, this is just stays in. And I just feel like I want to release everything. And I just want to just almost like squeeze it all out like a sponge because you soak everything up. And I feel that's just your empathic way. You're trying to resonate with others and trying to take in and just that it's almost like scooping up people, and but it's not them physically scooping up, you're scooping up their energy, be it positive or negative, and you keep it all on board. Okay. um oh my god, Tony, sorry I didn't get to you, darling, but good sleeping. All right, so mm, okay. So good night, morning. All right, my lovely. Okay. Back to this. So does that make sense to you, Katie? All right. So sometimes you say, all right then. Um, okay, thank you. Right. I'm asking for how can I differentiate, how can I bring that so it makes more sense to you? Okay. I just feel very much that you're somebody that will store things in. Where you going there? Right. I'm not saying you've got ADHD. Please don't think that. All right. Unless you have, then you know about it. But I don't predict. But I'm just using it on the example that you look at life in a different way. I don't have ADHD, but I've got family members that have. So, and they look at life in a different way, but they get focused on things. And it's just like sometimes it can become overwhelming for them. And I just feel that sometimes they recognize that. All right. Okay. Thank you for that. Um, and hopefully this makes sense. I wish I could say what I've already said, but I can't remember what I've said because it's just flowing. And I just feel that is it, you see, Katie. Stop letting it stay here and in here and just it's almost like clugging your body, your energy, if that makes sense. It's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes you need to rebalance to just that cleansing. Okay. I feel like I want to get the scissors and just, and this is metaphorical again, not literal, but cutting the cords as well. And your ADD, boom, okay, so at least you know it. Is that similar or whatever as ADHD? I've no idea and apologize for my ignorance. All right, but it's along those lines, so you understand. Just not the hyper part. Ah, thank you for that. Okay, so right, so but okay, so picture this then. You've got your aura. All of us have an aura, and if any living thing has an aura. So imagine this around my body here, about 6 inches from my body outward, and it can be expanded and that sort of thing. But for you, Katie, I feel like it's almost like you've got other people or other situations, all the negativity stuck on you, okay? And you keep it in. You keep it on you. And I just want to go round with a very sharp pair of scissors, metaphorically, not literally, and just cut the cord of all that negativity and just release it from your own aura and just cleanse and we can all do this. I did it to somebody I did reading for the other day. Okay. I just literally smudged them with the my sage, and then I just said, and I just literally went like this and visualized cutting around the cords. Okay, anything negative. So it just released all of that. And I feel that that's something that you could, not just you, Katie, but everybody watching, we could all do with that on the odd occasion. All right. And I feel quite, just talking about it, I feel I've helped you release just the thought of it is releasing all the negativity that you keep stored in. Okay. Where are you going there? Um, Thank you. Okay, thank you. Now I'm doing this and I feel very much that I just want to wipe away the tears as well. But sometimes these are tears of, I'm going to use two words, self-pity, but please don't get, oh my God, I don't have, I'm not saying that, but I feel sometimes you feel so sad about just, like not wanting to fit in, but sometimes you feel like you doubt yourself in situations. And I just feel very much that sometimes inside you might be crying inside, if that makes sense. Okay. Um, I need to start doing Reiki on myself again. I try to release, and I do realize it takes more than just once. Absolutely. Reiki master teacher. I have my balance symbol on my arm. Okay. So totally. But I don't do Reiki all the time. I don't, I do. I send healing all the time, all the time. But for those that attunement, it's always there, Katie, always. So even if it's been years, months, whatever, that energy, even if you just sit for 5 minutes after this and just have those few minutes and just ask the archangels, everybody, all of it to come in. Okay. And they'll just come in and cleanse, visualize it. It's just a beautiful thing to do. And again, it's not just been for you, Katie, it's for everyone watching. Being emotional here lately, yes, I'm glad it makes a lot of sense. All right. I'd like to give you lots of different dates and that as well, but I feel you're quite a busy person. And you've got lots of different things, one thing at a time, like every day, one breath at a time. Yeah, it's look at it that way and bring that calm and that healing energy back in. All right. Thank you. As I said, I wear my Reiki balance symbol. Okay. And I can't believe I've had that nearly 10 years. I got it on my 50th birthday. And basically that's just to remind me to rebalance myself. So we all go through it. And sometimes I forget I've got it on me and I lose my balance. So literally I fall over. But I'm on about the emotional side of it as well. Okay. So please, um, I will say blessings to you. All right. And good luck with your journey. All right. And just release it. Okay. So thank you. I feel like, oh, I'm all done now. But I'm not. I've still got 20 odd minutes, the half an hour. So, Patricia, you're going to try that. Please do. And like I say, we can all do it. It's just that, just taking those few moments. All right. If you are all okay, and this is a bit a weird thing, but it's not weird. But if you're all in a situation where you can, and it's safe to do so, is to just, if you can, just close your eyes and just all of you do this, all right? Just humor me, listen to my voice. Just close your eyes, okay? It don't take a few moments. And as you close your eyes, just start breathing in slowly. There's no counting, it's just taking that deep breath. Fill up your belly with air, all right? And you're breathing in positivity. And as you release that breath, slowly, 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 all that this pent up negativity, that pent up energy that you just don't want to keep inside, you just imagine that's just coming out in that breath. And you just do that a few times, like deep breath in. And you just do that. Whilst you're doing that, in your mind's eye, imagine this beautiful golden light, gentle golden light around you, your aura, and just feel whatever color it is. For me, it's a golden light around me. And I just feel that that is my beautiful golden light of healing, love, and protection. And it's not mine. It's yours as well. It doesn't matter. We don't own this, but it's part of us. And I just feel very much that I want to give that to each and every one of you and just breathe that in and you release the negativity. And that will just fill up your whole body, your mind and your soul. And it will bring back that energy, that calmness. And from there, you crack on with living. Okay. So that's that bit done. Right. So thank you for that. I feel better now. I don't know about you lot, but I feel better. Okay. So where have we got here? Lovely advice. Thank you, Becky Jane. I appreciate that. Um, where are we going? Pia, Pia, Pia. Do cutting every now and again. It's got to be done, Pia. Absolutely. Oh, it's not Pia. Yeah, Pia. Right. Right. So I do apologise. Let me just go and have a look at a few people here. All right. So Oh, bless you. You're all so lovely, you lot. Listen, I've got to go to sleep now, right? So that's you. Right. I'm just going down people's names and stuff. Um, Derek Spall, why are you saying sorry? But you don't have to. But thank you. Hi, Lainey, and oh, I see. Derek, are you still there, my lovely? All right. So Derek Spall. All right. If you're still there, all right. So, okay. So Natalie, going to come back to Natalie, right? Who wanted a whale, right? So he did say about the whale. Where did me whale go? You were just chucking your fin up at me just now. Oh, there you are. Right. It's a really cute whale too. There we go. It's a proper whale. Okay. So it's got the teeth and everything. All right. And look at that little face. This is so cute. Okay. So and this is for Natalie Dunn. All right. So, Natalie, are you still there? All right. Katie, you're so welcome, my lovely. I just want to give you a big hug. All right. So, Natalie Dunn. There you go. Right. So, Natalie, you wanted the whale. Now, Natalie. All right. I, I know. There is right? I see this, okay? So as I'm looking at this whale, I am visualizing all the water, they do the spouty water that comes up, all right? And I just feel there. Would you understand that I don't know if you're energetic all the time or but you go in spurts, okay? Like spurts of water. You go in that spurts of energy, all right? And I just feel quite excited about spurts of energy. And then it's like, oh, I've got to have a rest. Okay, right, let's crack on. Would you understand this, please? It's almost like you're over the top sometimes with your energy. And it's like, just calm down, Nat. Just calm down. Okay. I'm calling you Nat, and I apologize if you do not like being called Nat, but I feel that you've got somebody around you that will only ever call you Nat, if that makes sense. Um, thank you. Also, I get the impression as well is you okay, yep, I see that literally. I'm being drawn to the eyes, okay, and I'm being drawn to the eyes. They're very low, okay, on the head here. You see this, okay, with my sparkly nose. All right, but you've got the eyes there. Now, would you understand that those around you, and I feel this is family, but people that are close to you, they don't get away with a thing because you don't miss a thing. Would you understand this, please, Natalie? All right, because I'm just being drawn to the whale's eyes at the sort of down here, and you just see everything. Yeah, and he's like, I see all of it. I'm there. I'm there. I just feel quite bubbly with you as a person. All right, and I just feel excited as well. But also, I feel thank you. Now, I don't know if you've got a baby. I'm not giving anyone babies. Make no one pregnant. Okay, but I'm just seeing you either with a baby or just love being with babies. Okay, but I just feel very much that you're someone that would just not just say that's a cute baby, but you say welcome to the world, little one. Yeah, you give them that. I feel you do that all the time. I do that all the time, babies. Whether I just see them in the street, doesn't matter. I don't go, "Hi, baby." Yeah, I don't mean that, but I just think it sometimes, or if I get to hold them or just say hello. Would you understand? Oh, thank you. All right. So it's just saying that, okay? But it's that love that you have for babies, all right? And I just want to acknowledge that love. Um, oh, bless you. Thank you. We're doing the whale. I know. Right. I just feel like I keep sort of, "Ugh." Right. This is this energy that I feel, okay? He's like, "Oh, yep, I know." But would you understand and recognize in yourself, Natalie Dunn, that there are times when people are trying to tell you stuff or telling you what to do, and you already know, and you're like, yeah, all right, I've already figured it out, and I want to get going. Would you understand that, please? That's how that frenetic energy, it's a good word tonight, frenetic. Okay. That's how I feel with you. All right. Um, Oh, bless you. Okay, thank you. I'm being drawn to my hearts as well. And I don't mean my heart, I'm on about my heart. Okay. I've got different hearts here. Okay. I'll show you my other different hearts. Okay. And one more. All right. So we got these. And yeah, the good old fibro warrior. It's crap, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. All right. But you understand what I mean then. Okay. And I fully understand what you mean too. So we're there. All right. So the heart. I know we've got the whale, all right, but what I was being drawn to was the green color of the heart of the whale, sorry. But it's also, if you can see it in this light, it's all sort of like bubbly, okay? That is that frenetic energy. That's where I'm going from there. But then I was drawn to my different hearts. I was drawn to this one in particular, and I absolutely love this heart, okay? But this heart is what I use to indicate grief and again loss, all those horrible negative things. But if I get it in the right light, you'll see that inside here it sparkles. I don't know if you can see it there. Get it in the right. Anyway, believe me, it's the most, thank you. From my angle, the dangle, it's sparkling, all right? But it's only because I'm looking into it. This is again, it's the message is in there. Look into your heart, there's still sparkle. Okay. So no matter how much you feel loss, you feel again grief. But again, like I said about the levels of grief, is I feel there, look into it, you've got that sparkle there. And that sparkle quite often means memories, that laughter, that love that goes with that loss. Okay. I don't, yeah, hopefully that made sense. Okay. And Pia, yes, it is a beautiful heart. So thank you, my darling. I feel also that there's, oh, bless you. Okay, right. I feel very much I'm being drawn to the orangey part of this, and I feel that that loss is also to do with finances as well. I'm not predicting. I'm just saying that you're already aware of this, and it's just looking after your pennies, that sort of thing. All right, and I feel like I'm drawn to that, but I feel that that involves others as well, that others in like family, whatever, close to you, but it's to do with your finances and others around you. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And I want to be giving you one. All right, because I'm being drawn to here, this line going through, but to me, it looked like a one. And I just feel very much that it's one person, one, not the first or the number one, but just one person. Okay. And I just feel this is you. And I feel very much that I want to stand you up straight and say, Oi, you are loved. Okay. If that makes sense to you, please, Natalie Dunn. No matter what's going on and however many around you, it's you. You are loved. Okay. Because I could have brought up the purple finger, but I didn't. It was the green. So it's bringing that sparkle and that love to you, Natalie Dunn. All right. Because you keep doing that to others. Okay. I don't know if you just bought new shoes or something, but I feel like I want to put plasters around your heels or around your toes or whatever. All right. But I just feel like sometimes you suffer. Oh, there we go. Thank you. This is another metaphor, or whatever the expression is that unless you have had shoes where you've had to put plasters on. But I'm on about the fact that sometimes you suffer before things become easier, if that makes sense. And you're willing to suffer. You're willing to give up things because that's the kind of heart, kind person you are. Thank you. Back to the whale. I also want to bring, I'm being shown the whale's tail and it's just going over my head. And I feel like I just want to bring in that protection and that just that comfort to know that you are protected. Okay. And I mean that in the spiritual sense. You still got to use common sense and being safe. There you go. All right. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And yes, I will. I'm being given January as well. Because when I said one, they say, no, you'll go to January too. All right. So January 2. So we go for the 2nd of January. Okay. If that makes any sense to you as well. That's it, really. I wish you all the best, Natalie. And again, you're another one I just want to give the biggest of hugs to, but a proper hug. Not just, oh, hi. I want to give you that proper big hug. All right. And yeah, so all of that. All right. So thank you. Okay. So, right. So where are we going here? So, oh, do my eyeballs in looking at this lot. Right. Okay. So, hello, everybody. Caroline May Sandbrooks. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that, my lovely. Okay. So, Pia Rigtrup. Pia, did you choose an animal at all? I know your tummy did the same thing, but oh, and there you go. All right. So you've got that. Thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. Um, Right, so we go for Pia. So Pia, if you're still there, is to put up An animal. A cat. Oh, you said a cat, didn't you? Yes, you did. Right. So that's a bear. We don't want that one, but we've got that there. Right. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. You don't know. You can't see it. It's organised chaos down here. Okay. So you wanted a cat, right? Now, you've seen the lion, you've seen the black cat, but have you seen the tiger? Okay. So I've got this cute little tiger. All right. So it's an actual ferocious little tiger. Now, Pia, I don't know where you are in the world. Okay. Don't know how tall or big or whatever you are, but I feel very much that you are compact in who you are, and you're a ferocious little character when you get going. Would you understand this, please? I don't mean that in a horrible way. I mean that it takes a lot for you to be angry, to be frustrated, but when you got that bee in your bonnet, you get going. Would that make sense to you, please, Pia? Okay. Right, Pia. Okay. All right. So, um, thank you. Now, I'm being drawn to the head part of this, which is all sort of grey in there. All right. But I'm being drawn to from Denmark. And yes, you understand. Thank you. Oh, it's even better then, isn't it? It's your favourite. All right. It's got to be one of my, well, I just love them all. So there you go. Right. Thank you. Now, would you understand about the mind, please? Your mind. I feel very much that. Okay, Linda, I just get drawn to who I'm drawn to, my darling. It doesn't mean I don't want to. I just sometimes I forget who's up above and whatever. So don't lose heart. Okay. If I have time, I'll come to you next. All right. So don't anybody run away just because you know I'm going to go to Linda next. That's if I remember. All right. So okay. Thank you for being understanding as well. Now, Pia. Right. So I'm being drawn to the mind, and I feel very much. I don't know if you suffer headaches. I'm not giving you headaches. I'm not predicting headaches. It's something you'll be aware of. But I feel like whether they're stress related or they're just, I don't know if you've got fibro as well, but I get fibro headaches. Okay. But I just feel that. But I feel also there's a lot of pressure on pressure to perform, if that makes sense to you, pressure to take information, to retain information. That's the pressure, not pressure. I'm on about the pressure of learning, of retaining that information. And I feel that's something that you almost excel at, but put a lot of pressure on yourself in case you forget. Would that make sense to you, please? Okay. And you was born as a migraine baby. Don't even know what a migraine baby is. But if that's somebody that's born with migraines, ouch. So I do send you lots of healing, okay? But if you understand what I've also said, apart from the migraines, okay, but the other information I just said as well about the other pressures of life, of learning, okay? I feel also that right. I don't know if you get involved in protests or you get somebody that you're quite an avid person that gets involved with saying things. You're not one to stay quiet. Yeah, I shout at the telly. Do this, I say that, but I don't go out on marches. I can't. I'd have to use a lecky wheelchair. So the fact is that it's not conducive to go in there and getting big crowds and that. And I feel very much that you would be the one to speak up. Okay, and you just stand on something, get a bit taller. Thank you. I'm just being drawn to, although they're lions at Trafalgar Square in London, I see you standing onto statues and saying, "Hi, everybody, I'm here, and I'm going to say this," if that makes sense. All right. Again, if you don't literally, I just feel you're that kind of person that would do that. Thank you. Okay. I feel very much that there's been quite a few hurts in your life. And I feel this in the respect I'm being drawn to the stripes on the side of the tiger. And I feel like those are strikes in your heart, in your life, in your mind, in your soul. And it's just like hurt after negative after hurt. And I just feel there that stuff that you just deal with it, put it in the mind, back of the mind, and you just crack on. But every now and again, it rears its ugly head, if that makes sense to you, Pia. Okay. Thank you. I also get the impression that although you can fight your own battles, you'd sooner bow, you'd sooner step away than to, no conflict here. Yeah. But actually, again, like I said earlier, I think I said earlier, it's you can fight your battles, but when you're ready to, if that makes sense to you. And I don't mean proper fisticuffs or anything. I mean verbally, but also Sometimes we think before we speak. Can think before I speak and still come out of the wrong stuff. But I'm on about you, P, in regards to you. It's like you wait, you bide your time. Yeah, thank you. The big cat, so the tiger will just wait. It will creep up, yeah, it will wait and bide its time. And then it will pounce. Okay. And I mean this metaphorically. Please don't go and pounce on people unless you want to. And they've got to be in agreement. Right. But on a serious note, it's you waiting, that patience. But it's just waiting and doing it in your time. That's like any size cat, domestic cats, tigers, any of them, do it in their time. Okay. And I feel that's quite important to remind you that it's got still got to be done, but it's in when you are ready. But there's got to be a time when you say, you know what, I've got to be ready now. Everything's there. I've got to step forward. Does this make sense to you, please? Pia Rigtrup. Okay, in Denmark. All right. Thank you. I will. I don't know if you collect pennies or something, but I feel like I have a collection. You like collecting things, but each thing is a memory. Would that make sense to you, please, Pia? Because I just see little things all around, and I see it's just you just surround yourself with each memory often indicates love as well. So it brings in that love memory, if that makes sense to you, please, Pia. And I just want to say, continue to believe in yourself and I will. I'm being drawn again to my um, feathers. All right, I'm thinking wing, but it is a wing. All right, but it's the feathers is what I'm being the angels. Okay, but it's that energy with spirit as well. All right, and I just want to bring that energy through to you and to your heart, mind, and soul. There you go. That's to you. All right. So thank you very much, Pia. I wish you all the best. Now, Linda, if you're still there, you wanted an elephant. I've got a few minutes to talk to you using an elephant. All right. And I've got so many elephants. Where are we going to go there, elephant wise? Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will go there. There we go. Oh, Malachite. Okay. How cool. These are just two of my little elephants that I've got here. All right. Just two. I've got more. They're all around me because I've got lots of elephants for some reason. So what am I being drawn to? Okay. Okay. We're going there. Okay. I will. Thank you. Oh, and you as well. Hello. It's another elephant. There we go. All right. But I'm like asking them to just glow a bit more to show me which one. So this one is for Linda, okay, who wanted the elephant, okay. So Linda, I've gone for the tiger's eye elephant, all right. And it's quite appropriate. We just finished with a tiger, isn't it? Just realised that. All right. So we've got this one. Okay. Now, Linda, would it make sense to you, please, that you are one tough cookie in regards to I've got layer cake as well because I'm seeing all the layers in this elephant, all the different layers there in the tiger's eye. Yeah, but you put on a different head, metaphorically speaking, not literally, to deal with situations. But I feel very much that I don't know what you do in your life, but I feel you have a very professional head, a very professional mind, and then you have a completely balmy mind, as in like you just go with the flow and just laugh and enjoy yourself. And then you have your, you know what, I'm going to sit back and wait. I'm going to watch what's going on before I make a decision. Would you understand this, please? um, that's these different layers, but I don't feel it's like lots, it's just those three, if that makes sense. Where are you going there? Thank you. I feel as well is that you're someone who likes to listen and you make up your mind. You know, I said about the middle bit of just sitting back. You know what? I'm going to listen. I'm going to look. I'm going to make my own mind up. But I feel very much that you're. I will. Would you understand this, please, Linda Wallace? Have you just taken on a project, please, or been working or thinking about doing a project? But I feel it will involve others. So, like you're bringing others together to join in to be involved in a project, and I feel like it's something that will. I don't know, it involves a garden or greenery or whatever, but I feel like it's something that it will bring others together, but it will bring joy to others as well. But also, it's something that I feel is very much um, um, It will resonate with others. Would you understand this, please, Linda? Hopefully that makes some sense. All right. Hopefully you can answer it. Okay. You said yes there. Brilliant. Thank you. All right. And I just feel there because you know what I'm getting, right? Is elephants as a herd, as a family unit, and they're comfortable. Oh, you're getting no, don't want no sorries. No. Bear this in mind. All right. What I'm getting is that rumble that they have, that deep, but it's very almost inaudible, but it's that vibration of being at peace. Okay. And I'm doing this because I'm feeling that energy of the elephant rumble. Okay, that energy. But I just want to bring that in to you, Linda, is to bring that peace internally, okay, into your heart and to your mind. Okay. Um, okay. That would that involve bringing in the greenery, involve the somewhere to sit as well? Because I'm seeing a bench, you see, and trees, and it's just a peaceful place. So I don't want to just make that fit, but hopefully I've proven myself in that regard. I don't have to prove to anyone, but I feel that that's quite important for you to understand. And yes, ask people because although it's your mum's grave, it's the graveyard. It's all the others. It, it's the local, it's the community, is to bring that together, to bring that bench in, to bring that peaceful area. And that's where that gentle energy, the elephant rumbling, yeah, will bring in that peaceful and that love, if that makes sense. There's a bench there and grave under a tree. There you go. I'm glad I said that before you wrote it. Oh, bless you. Lisa Joe, I don't have a crow, but I'd love one if you know where to give me one. Yeah, so, okay. So I'm sorry, I won't have time over because I'm just finishing with Linda. So in 2 weeks' time, no, 10th of June, because I'm going on holiday. So I won't be here for a month. And I do apologize. You're asking a family of helping, but also put it out in your community. And if you're on a Facebook page or whatever, like for your local community as well. But make sure that where the graveyard is, that you're allowed to do that. Okay, you need to seek permission first. That's just a logic brain coming in there. All right, but if you're allowed to do that, ask for that area, that help, and if not, just start it. You know, I'm going to be there at this time on this day. You can come along. Yeah. And it's just doing that, but I still feel that rumble, and I'm doing this because it's just that peace, and it's that, and I want to bring that peace to you. I feel as well is don't get upset with all the barriers and the obstacles that you will hit possibly getting this done. And I mean that in respect of you think, oh, well, it's to do with your loved ones as well. They'll help. But sometimes people don't have the same priorities, the same expectations. Okay. So be at peace with it as you create that peace, if that makes sense to you. All right. And you said there, I need peace, and it's just, but it's that, just bringing that in. Okay, all right. Oh, something's just come up. Me Norton Web thingy jiggy says I'm being tracked. Apparently, don't know what that's all about. They'll be bored. Give them 5 minutes. They'll think, oh, we're off. Okay. So coming back to you, Linda. Let's just get rid of Norton off my screen. Close that. There we go. All right. So it's bringing that peace into you. You know what I said earlier on about the closing your eyes if you're, it's safe to do so, and just imagine that energy around you, and just feel that energy, breathing in the positivity and releasing with your exhale the negativity, and it will just bring that calm. Okay, but it's setting that's setting that setting, okay, with that tree and the bench and all of it. Okay, so I wish you all the best, and whatever part of the world you're in, if you're anywhere near Basildon in Essex, give me a shout and I might be able to come and do my little bit as well. All right, so wish you all the best. um I am so sorry I didn't get round to absolutely everyone. I do apologise. I am actually going on holiday, so I won't be here in 2 weeks' time. I think in 2 weeks' time I will be possibly in Marseille, but it depends on what country because I'm going to go on a cruise. But the fact is that this is 2 years in the waiting, and I really am looking forward to it. So I apologise for not being here in 2 weeks' time. Um, and you're in Croydon. It's a bit too far from me, but you're not exactly 5 minutes. But my heart will be with you. But you can always DM me. It's not a problem. All right. And So, I'll get back to you. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, so please, thank you so much. And whatever all of you are doing, remember to take that few moments and just remember to just ground yourself again. The healing energies coming from the universal healing energies through your heart, your crown chakra, just gently feeling up your body, and it goes right the way through to the soles of your feet, connecting with Mother Earth. Okay, and it's just that whole thing, and then it's just that continuous, and it really helps to calm your mind, body, and soul. Okay. Until the 10th of June, I wish you all the best. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.